Garceau with your Idaho News 6 forecast.
6:47 now on our Monday. My wash or wait forecast. If that car still has some winter grime on it and maybe you didn't get it washed over the weekend, I give you permission to procrastinate for a few more days, especially tomorrow and Wednesday. We have rain coming our way, so doing it today would kind of undo all of your hard work. By Thursday, though, I think you'll be good to go and on into the weekend. Perfect time to get that car washed. Speaking of rain, yes, we have maybe a third of an inch headed our way here in Boise, but look at the Pacific Northwest. If you have friends or family that live around Seattle or Portland or anywhere of these areas that are shaded in red, they will be floating to work in the next couple of days. We're talking 3 to 4 inches of rainfall, potentially up to 6 inches of rain possible in some of the higher elevations. Snow levels will rise to 7,000 feet as this system comes in that will impact southwest and central Idaho. Nothing like what they're going to see, though, along the west coast. Flood watches already in effect from this evening through Wednesday. We do have plenty of precipitation coming our way, especially in the west central mountains. A winter weather advisory already in effect for the day tomorrow for McCall, Cascade, stretching over towards Washington County, the upper Weezer River Basin area, and the mountains of eastern Oregon for 3 to 6 inches of snow, potentially on the ground in the lower valleys of the mountains, and 8 to 12 inches for some of the peaks. So a good winter wallop of the white stuff heading into the mountains. But for the Treasure Valley, we have mild conditions that will stick around. We will be in the warm sector of this system in the Boise area while most of the precipitation is happening. So this is a rain event for the valley, not a snow event. We do have cooler air that will follow that rain and the mild conditions on Thursday, but by then the precipitation will have turned off. So even as snow levels drop later in the week, we will also start to dry out. So here's the setup as far as our futurecast goes. Look at that fire hose that just gets turned on to Seattle and Portland. All of this continues coming in by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Light snow flying in the mountains, a little bit of rain in the valleys. In the afternoon, we'll get much wetter. Your evening commute tomorrow will likely be a wet one. Continued snow and rain across the lower elevations, higher elevations. A persistent rain Wednesday morning. This is 6 o'clock. Hard to say on a Monday morning. 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, and then by midday Wednesday, except for in the Magic Valley, it's pretty much over and done with. But still, that 24-hour period from late Tuesday morning into Wednesday morning, plan on it being wet and messy out there in just not only the mountains but also the Treasure Valley. Temperatures today will still manage to get above 40 degrees, above average for this point in January. Once again, we spent the last week in warmer than average territory, but the mornings have been cold. That is continuing today. We'll have much warmer mornings the next couple of days. Partly cloudy in the Long Valley today, highs into the low 30s for McCall, Donnelly, and Cascade. Expect some wind this afternoon as well, by the way, ahead of that system that's coming in, especially in the Magic Valley, Twin Falls. You could see some gusts of 30 miles per hour with that mix of sun and clouds. Tomorrow morning, early, dry, rain, maybe a little snow mixed in the valleys in the afternoon. Continued wet weather into Wednesday, but look how those temperatures climb up to 50 degrees Wednesday. Then we do start cooling down on Thursday.